Hello, once again, dear viewers, and welcome back to another Moonflower Tarot reading. And today I'm going to be channeling messages from the realm of the angels to bring in comfort for those who seek it or those who need it during this time. If you have found this during a time where you are looking for reassurance, if you are in the middle of grief or overcoming something painful, or just need some gentle guidance from the angels, these messages are for you. And I send a lot of light and love your way during this time, dear viewers. And I just want you to take a second to sit back and relax as we tune into the frequency of God, the unconditional loving source of all creation. Let this white light of soft, downy love from the angels wrap you in a blanket of warmth. And let this be a reminder that you are a child of the universe, worthy of love, worthy of peace. Now, I will also link in the description below a list of songs that came through as I was calling upon the angels in meditation. And now only go to the song and music that you feel drawn to and what resonates, because I do include Christian music in my readings. And on this channel, this is pretty much non-denominational. This is a universal channel. So whatever your walk of life is, whatever your faith is, you are welcome here. Because one of the first songs that came through was a song called Where There Is Faith by the band For Him. Where there is faith, there is a voice calling, keep walking. You're not alone in this world. Where there is faith, there is peace like a child sleeping. So you are very much protected and loved, no matter how you might feel, no matter how dark the world gets. I'm hearing the Lord's Prayer right now. So some of you might actually be dealing with a lot of grief if you are from that faith. You might be going to church, going to temple, going to Bible school. I'm getting this feeling that during this time, you're needing a lot of comfort and extra energy to support your light. You might be going through a crisis of faith right now, and that's perfectly normal. And something that God wanted me to remind you and pull through in this reading is just let you know that He understands and He knows we're all going to lose faith. We're all going to have our moments and our crises because we are beings in the mortal realm. We still have souls that come from a place of light. We still are in some way connected to God, whether we feel it or not. He knows and understands that we are human beings with human lives and human pain, and He has unbreakable love and empathy for us, even when we feel our most angriest, even when we feel agony. He understands that we might even, during our lowest moments, might feel hate or contempt towards Him, and He knows, He understands, and yet He still loves. The one most high, the Father or Mother or Divine Spirit of all creation, loves us all. He or they, the Spirit of all creation, looks at us like children. And when we have our moments, we, through our human eyes and human ego, might see it as this big overstep, this unforgivable thing when we feel the way we feel, when we feel hate or when we feel angry. But how God, the angels, and the universe sees us is like a child throwing a temper tantrum. You know, whenever you have a little one around you and you know and see they don't know any better, they're just a little human being trying to make it in this world, and it might be the first time they felt that way. That's how God sees us. He sees us with that love and compassion. There's no anger but our own. There's only empathy. In fact, God is trying to tell me there's no anger and empathy in the higher realms. There's just light. We are what we are. We say what we say. We do what we do. And there's still unconditional love. So if you are having a crisis in this modern day and age where we're seeing a lot of fixed energy, or a lot of energy transfixed on what we might call unspeakably evil, just know that the divine is with you, because I get this feeling that some of you have been through so much pain that you view the ones who have caused it as being evil. You're looking at your brothers and sisters and saying, how could you be so bad and so evil? And that is perfectly understandable, to view people, human beings like that, your brothers and sisters of this world. You might not even see them like that right now. That is okay and understandable. And no matter what happens, it is up to you to forgive yourself. You are guided and surrounded by angels at this time. And in fact, some of you might be having dreams about angels lately, or have been having them communicate with you more, or been trying to establish a relationship with them. If that's the case, they are very eager to work with you, and they are also very proud of the work you've been doing. All is forgiven, no matter what you do, no matter what you say. As long as you seek that forgiveness, as long as you know you are worthy of light and redemption, it will come to you. God, the angels want to wrap you in a warm blanket of light, like you're a child, like you're a toddler again, going through growing pains as you're facing the challenges of the world, because that's the love you deserve and the love you need right now. Have patience for yourself. Have patience for the people around you right now. Some of them don't know what they're doing. Some of them are acting from a place of pain. I know it's true. We see people doing horrible things and claim that it is evil, it is injustice, it's a wrongdoing. God wants to remind us all that when we see people acting from a place of hurt and darkness, they are not evil, though their actions are bad, though their actions may seem like it and sometimes are. They are not evil. They are wounded. They are children who were not loved, who didn't know how to be loved, who want to be loved, but are going the wrong way about receiving it. They call out for attention like bullies on the playground, and God sees them that way too. But right now, don't look at the people who have hurt you or wronged you. Don't look at the pain. Look past it with eyes of forgiveness, truly towards yourself as well as others, but only if you have chosen to forgive them. If not, it is okay to still have that feeling of grief, regret, and anger in you, because God still loves you. You have the right to choose what you do with this lifetime, and God loves you no matter what choice you make. No matter what our human egos and human minds might say God will and will not do, or how they will feel, the universal creator does not judge, does not compare either way. I was actually taken back, for those of you who do align with either the Christian or any other faith that follows the Bible. Uh, the book of Job actually was presented to me. The reminder that in the end, God is in control. And yes, while our actions do guide the path that God takes, yes, our free will does make us open to the changes that happen in our life. There is a cause and effect and a equal reaction to what we put into the universe. At the end of the day, God still has the final say in all of it. You are not alone. When you cry for help, He is there for you. He listens. He is there for those who seek justice, who seek wisdom. But perhaps the hardest lesson to learn in the fragile ego of our beautiful human minds and souls is to forgive, is to let go, is to love our brothers and sisters, even when they do wrong. Yeah, I keep being taken to the Christian faith, so I'm just gonna go with it. I Yeah, because I'm taken to the certain Sermon on the Mount, that there's a lot of lessons that need to be learned, but a lot of lessons that need to be taught. So I'm being told to share this. When the ascended master Jesus was called to preach to the people who were losing their way, who were needing a path forward during a time of political and societal upheaval. He was the one preaching and leading the way. He was called to give a sermon to as many people who would be willing to hear it, as many people as he could, to be a guiding light, to be a positive influence for change, and to teach people the real person that rules over us, the real Father, the real one most high spirit, God, the creator of the universe. And a lot of ascended masters teach us the way, remind us of where we come from. And there is no higher authority ruling over you or us, really. There's all of us working together as brothers and sisters. And when we look to the ascended masters, they want us to learn from them, to walk the path, to release the ego, let go, but also learn to forgive it, to release ourselves from the burdens of this world, but forgive ourselves when we cannot. Because for as many times as God forgives us, we must learn to forgive ourselves and each other. We are all brothers and sisters of light and love in this universe. And whatever ascended master or deity or angel you follow, that is true and can be said for all of us as well, who choose to walk the path of light, who choose to teach what we have learned and pass it on to the next generation. You are bringing in people, a new wave of ascended masters, of light workers, of angels, who will then pass this knowledge on and keep this world moving towards a higher vibration, a higher frequency, a higher way of being with one another. Trust that as we move forward in this life, you are too being guided to do anything you can to release these burdens and bring light to yourself and the world. God is always with you, and he always forgives, and he always loves you. For those of you who do look towards holy healers, lights, and ascended masters, the angels want you to relive, relearn the guidance that was taught to you a long time ago. Sing the songs that your ancestors sung. Sing the songs that bring the most healing. Let me see what else I have. At the end of this long, arduous journey, there is relief, there is hope, there is victory. I just heard a door slam close. So for every door that is closed somewhere, there's one being opened. God will never leave us without. We might be uncomfortable for a while. We might want, but in that time where we are in between, that is a time to rest and grieve and not grovel, not beg for life to lead you in a new direction or lead the way. There's always going to be a time and place for you to shine. My dear viewers, you are loved. You have so much in your life worth living for. Every person you interact with, everyone that you send love to, you pray for. Even if you're just walking to the store and you smile at someone, you might have saved their life. They might have had a bad day and needed that. Let divine guidance take you where you need to go. And for some of you, if you have not been out in nature for a while, take a walk in the park. If you have pets, take them outside. If some of you have been thinking about getting pets as well, I'm seeing someone holding a rabbit in their lap and petting them. Go to a place where you know you will be loved, whether it's out in nature, whether it's with a significant other, family members. Have a moment of peace in your day. Take a step aside from the chaos of this world and breathe and imagine yourself being swaddled in this beautiful linen cloth as a child again. Hold yourself, rub your arms, and just breathe. Hold a nice hot cup of tea and take a deep breath in and let yourself just be in the present as you are. Let those waves of empathy wash over you, and do not let the tears of sorrow wash you away. Bring yourself back to center. You're coming into a time where you will find some relief. After we go through a lot, after we've had our lives in chaos and a bit of an upheaval, there is a time of steady and almost stagnant flow. That is the time we need to choose to rest and prioritize ourselves in between waves. Because after a wave of a downhill spiral of darkness, there is a time of pause so that we may let in the light, the wave. Some of you, I'm hearing, had faced a lot of darkness and a lack of empathy, and you just are letting your heart lead the way, knowing that you have a lot to give, and God knows what you've given to the world and the people who could not return it to you. God wants to give you the peace of mind knowing that your empathy was not wasted on others. Though they might have felt theirs was wasted on you, bear in mind that there's people out there who are hurt, who cannot afford to spare any kindness, love, or empathy. They have drained their cup long ago, or it was taken from them. They don't have any left, and they cannot fill it within themselves. And yes, they can be mean. And yes, as dark as people seem to get, don't let that coldness or callousness wear you down. You will get it back. It will return to you. God promises this to you. You will have a lot of light brought back to your life. You will have as much hope, as much love that was spilled and put onto others that could not be returned. It is coming back to you. Hold it within yourself. Know that you are worthy of it. There might be some adjustments that need to be made in this time and place now, because I have been seeing you as this Knight of Swords. It almost feels like there's this heavy weight on your shoulders. There's this exhaustion. Take this time, lie down, rest, sit back, enjoy the moments of peace in between the light and the dark to the light. Release yourself from the burden, if not just for a minute, and know you are worthy always, truly. Spirit, are there any other messages or angels that like to come through right now? For those of you who have been receiving clairaudient messages from the angels and divine, you are being entrusted or deeply trusted with this new gift. And they are working for you and with you. When we have new gifts breaking through, there might be some jealousy and envy from those around you who either do not have it or wish to obtain such gifts. If you've been working towards becoming a medium, if you've been trying to get into that, there might be some of that. And if you're clairaudiently picking up on people casting doubt or judgment upon you, just know the angels are here protecting you, guiding you. Archangel Gabriel, I highly suggest working with him because he worked with me during a time where a lot of gifts were breaking through, similar to that, and engage with them. I'm hearing on a daily basis. For some of you, you might need to only take it if it resonates. For some of you, you might need to just protect your crown chakra at this time. There is a holy glow and halo over you. You are needed at this time. You are needed. You are worthy. You are competent and capable of anything. Do not let anything or anyone distract you from finding hope and peace of mind in the moment. At this very minute, you have angels working with you, watching over you. And yes, while there are those of you out there who might not possess the abilities to do what maybe I can do, or others with a stronger psychic gift can do. However, you still have the ability to receive messages from angels. They speak to us everywhere through people like me, people who give these messages through healers, through doctors, through music, through the priests and priestesses you might go to, through the birds in the trees, through the temperature of the air, the smell of the grass. God, the angels, watch over us and speak to us through everything and everyone in creation. And if you learn to listen to how God speaks to you, to us in the material world, you will never be alone, truly. And so I pray for every single one of you seeking comfort, seeking guidance, seeking empathy, most of all. I keep hearing the phrase empathy, empathy, empathy. So I do want to send my love and prayers to those of you seeking empathy from others, and especially those who are needing more empathy from themselves now more than ever. Thank you once again, dear viewers, for joining me. I send you my best love and light and wish you a very happy day. No matter what's happening in your life, you will be okay. Thank you.